welcome back to Oodalali Disney Crafts and Fun. My name is Lindsay, and in today's video I'm going to be diving into my second Disney tag, and I'm so excited. I was tagged by Amber from the Most Magical 5, and the tag itself is called My Disney Ear Collection, a Disney Ear Tag, and I thought it would be so fun to participate. I don't have a huge collection, but I have enough to be able to supply answers to the questions that were asked. It's growing slowly, but I'm in the process of making my ears, and if you can see, I have a few here that are handmade, and also my ear display is handmade. So if you're interested to find out how I made that, go ahead and check my video. I'll put that in the description down below. Really fun DIY project, and on either side of the Mickey ears, you can go ahead and also display your pins. Serves dual purpose there, which is really fun. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the tag. Again, I have them all typed up so I can stay on track. All right, so question number 1, newest pair of ears in your collection. So that would have to be the ones that I'm currently wearing. I am obsessed with these. The way that it catches the light, it is so beautiful. It is done by one of the small shops that I had mentioned in my last video, Pineapples and Aloha. And it's a small shop run by Renee, and she's brilliant. I mean, she makes a ton of different styles and captures the essence of a lot of characters, movies. This was specifically made for the 50th anniversary that is happening in Walt Disney World soon. And it's beautiful. The sequin fabric that she chose is this beautiful iridescence. It has gold and rose gold and purple, and it's done on this teal. All the sequins are sewn on this teal mesh, if you can see that. On this teal mesh, she has the headband also covered in the same fabric with white lining, and the mini bow is just this beautiful toned down gold. It's not a bright gold. I have a bow here. I have a bow here for comparison. Now this bow is gold, so you can see gold, and this is a very, almost like a champagne gold. And I love it. It's perfect. And the ears themselves are super comfortable. I have had no problems wearing them. I wear them in my videos, and they're very, very comfortable. I enjoy them. The artistry, the craftsmanship is A++. And I can't really speak enough about her shop. I always tell her, I talk about your shop all the time because I just love her ears, and I do hope to go ahead and grow my collection with a lot of the ears that she does produce because they are stunning. So I'll link her Instagram down below so you can go check her out. But you will not be disappointed with whatever pair of ears that you choose. Question number 2. Oldest pair of ears in your collection. It would have to be this one, and I got this back in Christmas of 2014 when I first started working at Disney, because I started working at Disney in March of 2014. And so I got this during Christmas time, and prior to working at Disney, I had never done the holidays at Disney. Is that not weird and crazy? I had never experienced Halloween. I've never experienced Christmas time, and 2014 was the very first time that I had experienced any of that, and I have since fallen in love with the holidays at Disneyland. It's so magical. I can't put it into words. It is just the most magical feeling to be able to see the Halloween tree, to see all the lights during Halloween time, to see the Haunted Mansion transformed into Nightmare Before Christmas and then transitioning into Christmas, and I'm obsessed. I love it, love it, love it. And this was my very first pair of ears from the parks. And it's perfect. I just adore it. And it even still has the water splashes from like Splash Mountain, and I think a little bit from Matterhorn as well. But I just love it so very much. It has the little jingle bells on it. And it's meant to look like Santa's outfit with this little belt, the plastic ears, and here's the back. And I think that these hold so much sentimentality for me, just because it was my very first pair. It was my first time working at Disney, and it was probably one of the best chapters of my life when I was working at Disney. I made so many friends there, still friends to this day, and it was just amazing. I loved working there, and I miss it. I really miss working for Disney. So maybe one of these days I might go back, and I would love to do marketing at Disney. That's on really high up on my bucket list of things that I would love to do in my lifetime. So we'll see. So my oldest pair of ears would have to be Santa Mickey ears. All right, question number 3, favorite pair of ears from the parks. My favorite pair of ears from the parks. Okay, it would have to be, and if you know me, it's going to be my Halloween pair of ears, because if you saw my last video, you know I love pumpkin spice. I love anything this color. Oh my gosh. So has to be my favorite pair of ears, and I would probably wear this even when it's not Halloween time, just because I love this color so very much. And these are also one of my most comfortable pairs of ears from the parks. I don't know this for a fact, but it feels like they changed their design, because before I couldn't wear these ears in the parks. They just hurt my head. The headbands were really tight and it hurt my head so bad. And this is light as a feather. I mean, barely any weight to it, but the beauty is all there. The beauty is all there. So this is my favorite pair of ears by far. And if you know me, you'd be like, yeah, of course, Lindsay. I already knew that. Okay, 4th question. Favorite handmade or small shop pair of ears? Well, we already know how much I love these ears. These are small shop. But my favorite pair of ears that I've made, because I've recently started getting into making my own pair of ears, and it would have to be my Briar Rose I Wonder mini ears. And this is them. And my whole idea for this was to have her outfit. So this is the top of her dress right here that I made. And then also to have the little basket with the little berries when she was picking berries in the woods. And the colors, I wanted it to be obviously like this rosy color, the lavenders, the little ferns, just very light and airy. And I chose beautiful fabrics for the backs as well that just reminded me a lot of the woods, the cottage that the fairies were living in. And then in the front, I chose this for the color of her dress, as well as these fabrics to mimic the top of her dress. So I love these ears. I had sketched these out, and it's just always really cool to go from a sketch and then actually see it come to life. So I'm very proud of this. I'm very proud of how it looks and how they came out. And I believe that once I start my small shop of Disney ears, my Etsy shop, I will go ahead and reproduce these and put these also in my small shop. So stay tuned for that. I will let you know when that's to come. I have a whole lot of things going on right now, so trying to figure out a schedule for myself. But once I do, I will go ahead and let all of you guys know, and do also a video of showing exactly what ears you can expect to see in the grand opening of the shop. So stay tuned for those. But yeah, these are some of my favorite ears that I've made. All right, my least favorite pair of ears. Hands down, I never wear these ears. I don't like the construction of them. Oh my gosh, they hurt so bad. So I don't even know why I bought them. I think I bought them because they were light up ears and it was nighttime, and I don't think I had a pair of ears that I brought with me to the parks, because again, at that time, I didn't have a lot of ears in my collection, or any at all. So I bought these, and this is one of those, and it barely lights up. I don't know if you can, okay, barely, you can barely see it light up there. So it has a little bit of juice left, but can you see this? Do you see those teeth? Do you see that? These 2 rows of teeth dig into my head to the point where I feel like I'm wearing a crown of thorns. I feel like this is just gonna like bloody my head. I know I'm being dramatic, but the 2, you can see it right there, the 2 layers that are there on either side, I can't do it. I cannot wear these things. They are horrible. So if you ever see these on a little cart, it was on one of those little cart, you know, with the glow necklaces and the bracelets and the wands and things like that, bypass these. I highly recommend you bypass these, because unless you like torture, unless you like pain on your head, I would never ever recommend these to anybody. So my least favorite pair of ears, and I don't really think I'm ever gonna wear them. I just keep them on my wall for display. That is it. No functionality in this. Okay, so favorite pair of ears you received from a swap or as a gift. I don't really have any ears that I've received from a swap yet, just because my very first swap that's coming up is happening in October. And I haven't really received any ears as a gift. I've always usually just purchased my ears on my own, or I have made my ears. So to answer this question, which is cheating, not cheating, I'm not sure, but I don't have ears. But I do have this crown that was a gift, and it's the Aurora crown. And it's really, really cute. It's just these, and surprisingly, these don't hurt. Those don't hurt, so that's fine. But it's this beautiful Aurora crown with Aurora on the front and pretty pink and light pink and iridescent beads on the front, and I love it. It's one of my favorite pieces to wear in the parks. I know they're not ears, but it was a gift, so there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I lost count on the number of questions. Okay, I think this is question number 7. A pair of ears with your favorite character. Okay, so it would have to be my Ariel ears. It doesn't have my character on it, but it is Ariel inspired, with this beautiful under the sea, almost like bubbles, made to look like bubbles. And then of course Ariel's little shells. And then it's on this beautiful peacock headband with Ariel on the side. And then it says on the other side, mermaid hair, don't care. And I love Ariel. She's one of my favorite princesses. And I love these ears. And these are my favorite, with my favorite character on it. Question number 8, your most unique pair of ears. I would have to say the ones that I'm currently wearing. I don't have anything in my collection that sparkles as much as this does. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It just catches the light, and no matter how it catches it, there's just all these different colors that come out, and it's just beautiful. So I have to say these are my most unique pair of ears by far. Your simplest pair of ears. Okay, so I would have to say it's gonna be the tone on tone. So it's gonna be my mint pair of ears. These are very simple, as you can see, compared to my most sparkly ears that I own. Very simple in design, but still so very beautiful. I really love this. It's very subdued, but still very beautiful in design. These are my simplest pair of ears. All right, question number 9, your favorite holiday / special event ears. Okay, so I have two. So it would have to be my holiday ears, which are these guys. And I just love them because I bought them both when I was working at Disney. My very first year, my very first time experiencing Halloween time at Disneyland and Christmas time at Disneyland. And they're just very special to me. And obviously holiday, so love them. So of course we have the pumpkin spice with the polka dot bow here. Absolutely adore this. My favorite pair of ears. And then the beautiful Christmas red with that beautiful Christmas green. And this adorable holly on there, that holly just kind of peeking out. I love these. So these are 2 of my very special holiday ears that I love and will always wear during the holiday times. All right, a pair of ears that bring back a favorite memory. It would have to be my oldest pair of ears, which would be my Santa hat one. And these are very special just because when I first experienced Christmas time at Disneyland, I brought my entire family with me. They had never experienced Christmas time at Disneyland either. And it was just really fun to be able to give them that experience. And I just remember my mom's expression. She literally reverted into a kid. I kid you not. She was so enthralled with when at nighttime we were in front of Small World and foam snow started shooting out, and it just looked like real snow just floating in the air, and the holiday music was playing, and it was so magical. And I was already in a zone all my own. But then I turned to see my mom, and my mom was twirling. And my mom doesn't twirl. She was twirling like, oh, like just so enthralled with the whole experience and just completely immersed in it. And I was like, this is the cutest moment of my entire life. And that in that moment I was wearing my ears, and every time I look at these, and I think also not only from like Splash Mountain, the watermarks are from Splash Mountain, but also I think from when the foam snow fell on my hat and my hair and everything. And I think that it left some marks there, and this is just always going to hold a lot of memories for me, and will always forever be in my collection. So these are the pair of ears that bring back a favorite memory. All right, guys, so that is it for this tag, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun to go through my ears and find ones that aligned as best as possible with the questions. So my second Disney tag is in the books, and it's really exciting. So for this video, I go ahead and tag a few of my friends here, and tag Laura from Diva's Magical Adventures, Heather from The Disney Housewife, April from Thrifty Nerdy Mom, and Mary Jo from Rolling to Orlando. So I'm gonna go ahead and link those channels down below so you can go ahead and check out their videos for this tag. That is it for this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications for future Disney content to come. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye, guys.